What is going on, guys? Resellertom here. Today we are doing a roast video on a store from a subscriber, and he said to lay it into him and that he doesn't see it as like a roast. He wants the proper criticism, and so I think everyone can relate to this, and I wish that when I first started I had a video like this tailored to me. So Joseph, you're getting top-notch coaching right here, and I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to go pretty hard on you right now because this store is awful. This is one of the worst stores I've ever seen, picture-wise and title-wise. So we're going to get straight into it, and the reason why you're not making a lot is, we'll get into it. But you do have 100% feedback, which is really good, and I would monitor that every day and really stay on top of it and really make sure that you maintain 100% feedback. And if you do get negative feedback, do whatever it takes to get it off. So when I went on vacation, I got like 6 negative feedback for late shipments, like just people like complaining. And that's fine. Like I was expecting that. And most of them are getting removed because when they purchased, the handling time was already adjusted. So it wasn't like I was late. It was just, it took a while. And so when you go on vacation, that's going to happen. So right now I'm at 99.9, and I believe I'll get back to 100 very shortly. But that is the best part about your store. 100% positive feedback. Looks like you got some good reviews here. And I do have a video on how to remove feedback, and so that's really important. I would consider putting a description here on your about section. I'm not sure if you have a paid store. I'm not sure if you have a free store, if you can edit this, but definitely put something here. Just say like, hey, I'm a college student. I'm doing this, like my goal is to, I don't know, just put something in there, personal, or you could be very professional in it. We wash all of our clothes. We ship within 1 business day. We make sure we source items with no holes. Like just have some type of about you, what people can expect. And you can say things like, we make an effort to make sure, like I said, we clean all of our items. We ship within 1 business day. We follow all of eBay's rules. We offer 30-day free returns. Like just add some things in the about. Most people aren't going to actually go in your store and look at your about, but 1% of people may. So looks like you have 63 items sold, which is cool. Okay, so now we're going to get into the roast here, and this is like I said, I'm not going to hold back. So you wanted me to kind of lay it into you. So these photos are really, really bad. Really, really bad. They're all incongruent, and they don't look like they're in square mode. So if you have an iPhone, make sure you put it in the 1-to-1 ratio, or make sure you try to get a square mode, kind of like this one right here. So whatever you did for this Coca-Cola one, have all your photos be congruent with the square mode. And also, I'm not sure why you're doing bids. I think that's stupid. Don't have bids. Like when it comes to clothing, don't have bids. I've never done a bid. Bids don't work for clothing. Just don't do bids. Please don't do it. So yeah, like see how this isn't a perfect square. You want to make sure everything's congruent, and you want to make sure everything's in the same exact. You want to streamline your process so it's the same background in all of them and the same lighting in all of them. Make sure that the lighting and this, just have a designated spot in your house. Like the carpet is honestly fine. The carpet's fine. Carpet backgrounds are really good, but it's the angle that you're doing this is what makes it so bad. Like the angle is terrible, and like these photos are terrible. Like you didn't show the size tag. You don't have measurements. Like you don't have the waist and inseam and high seam. It's at a very strange angle. I'm not sure why you decided to put the angle of this photo the way that it is. The lighting's not good either. Like the lighting is really bad also. And it just looks like grungy, and it doesn't look professional. And so all of these are at a weird angle. Like no one wants to see this background, right? Like what is this right here? It's just half of the shirt. And it looks like this one. Did you double list the same shirt? You have your shoe in here. Don't do that, man. Come on. You have a weird angle right here looking at clothes. And he told me to rock him, guys. He told me to roast him. So I'm going to do. I think video games is a good niche. If you can source a lot of video games, you can make a lot of money with video games. I don't know if I would get a picture of the CD. I'd probably just get the case. If you have like for video games, like a background you could do is like your kitchen counter. Try to get the lighting maximum, like the best lighting you can get. Like the lighting in all these are pretty bad. Like this one's all right. It's kind of well lit. Like this one's kind of good, well lit. Your toes are in that. Your fingers in that. I mean, even stock. I've sold when I first started. I did video games and did I did like white background. So for video games, you could do the white background, but I would probably just get the front. But you want to make sure it's very like centered and a perfect square, and like have everything centered, man. Like all your photos are very like this angle right here is terrible. You need to make sure things are straight on, and you're cutting things off like. This isn't, it just seems like you don't really care at all. Like if you want to actually create a legitimate business here, you're not going to be cutting off the sleeves here like you did. Everything looks very wrinkled. So, before you lay something out, put it in the dryer, let it run, or do whatever you can to try to get the wrinkles out. And like if something's very wrinkled for me, I'll just like put it in the dryer, put a little bit of water in so it steams it and then like straightens everything out. The lighting here is dark. You need to really work on your lighting, my man. The lighting could be a lot better with your clothing, because I know you want to focus more on clothing, but video games is a good niche, to be honest. And so if you can source a lot of video games, I mean, you can do that. Seems like your prices are low. Make sure that like you're not underpricing it too much. Seems like you got some lots here. Let's see what you've sold. So you have 71 items listed, and you have let's see how many sold you have. 9 sold. So this is a nice sale though. 130. Yeah, so this is why you don't want to do bids. Never do bids, because like you pretty much give it out for free. You got some good sales though. You got some high ticket sales. So if you can keep selling your high ticket things, that's good. So like keep trying to find what you're selling. So if these things sell for you and they sell good for you, try to source more of that, and keep doing what is working for you. So if you're able to source these CDs, these rare vintage CDs, if you can find more of those, absolutely just like hustle that and keep doing what's working. But if you're going to get into clothes, you need a lot of work, my man. So you need to watch my videos and actually do what I say. And I know that you follow my videos, so I'm not sure why you're doing the opposite of what my videos preach, right? You're doing the exact opposite of what my videos preach. Your titles are horrible. No one's going to ever find this. Your titles are trash. Your SEO, and I go heavy on SEO, and I know you watch my videos. I don't think you watch my videos actually, because if you watch my videos, your store wouldn't look like this. And I know some of you may think I'm acting very mean and stuff, but he was literally like, lay it into me, don't hold back, say everything, and so I'm not holding back here. But this title is awful. It's wrinkled, the lighting's not good, the arms are cut off. You don't have any measurements. Like this is a good start. You have like the size tag, but you don't have any measurements. It just looks very lazy. It looks like you tried doing it in like 1 second. It's good that you have flat rate shipping. So that's one thing you're doing good. Take the bids out, and then you have to work on your SEO. So this should be Hollister shirt, men's yellow, long sleeve crew neck, pullover. Your titles are just all out of whack. So this title should have been Hollister shirt, men's medium, yellow long sleeve crew neck, pullover. I never add the word size either. I don't add any abbreviations or anything. Nike Pro Combat dot. You don't need to have that dot there. Pair pants, gray. I think gray spelled wrong there. Camo, small hyper cool compression tights. Vintage Nike sportswear. I would never capitalize the whole title like that. Just capitalize the first letter. Vintage Nike sportswear. Spell out swoosh running shorts large. Yeah, these dashes. Oh, it's just so bad. You need to watch my videos and actually watch them and make sure the SEO is actually good. Verse Pink. I've never heard of VS Pink. I've heard of Victoria's Secret Pink. Women's, or you could do Victoria's Secret's pink hoodie, woman's medium, pullover, drawstring, blue, whatever it is. Victoria's Secret pullover jacket, ultimate MIM. I don't know what that is. This is not going to be found in search, and your shipping is too high. It should be like maximum $8.90 shipping. Nickelodeon SpongeBob SquarePants sweatshirt, size medium, black. This is getting better. It seems like you tried a little bit harder on this one, so make sure you and fill out the characters to 80 characters. It seems like a lot of your titles are very short. Girls, so you put the gender right in front, which is a big no-no. I don't even know what this is. This is such a bad photo. New York company, black blazer. No one's going to ever find this. This is going to be like on the 60th page of eBay. For the video games, if you can source some good video games, do it. Like, this title's horrible. Like, just try to fill out the title as much as you can. I don't do video games, so I'm not going to sit here and give you the title for the video game. I would compare off of top rated sellers that sell video games. I know for sure they fill out an 80 character title. These are just too short. It's way too short, these titles. This is a crazy awesome game, by the way. This was like my childhood favorite game. Okay, that is it for today, guys. Hopefully you got some value, and if you did, please subscribe, please like. Hopefully you guys don't find me coming off rude, but he messaged me pretty much every single day, nonstop, blew up my Instagram, blew up my eBay store, and was like, hey, I need you to help me. And he was like, don't hold back, give me very constructive criticism, and it will only help me. So hopefully this helps you. You have a lot of work. You need to streamline your process. You need to have a better setup, right? So you need to have the same type of lighting. Get some lights. It seems like you have some lights, but you're kind of angling it out of the light. So have your clothes right on a light, as close as possible to a light. Have it in square mode. Go directly above the shirt, straight down to where it's basically like, if you look at my page, Social Flare, you'll see how I have my setup. Just copy everything. You don't have any measurements. Your SEO is terrible. You're doing bids for some reason, which is not smart. And you're cutting off like the sleeves. Like you're cutting off the sleeves here. It's wrinkled. Like all your photos look different. Like the background is different. So you need to have a streamlined process where it's in the same spot, good lighting, fully lit item. You're getting all the key shots and measurements, and you need to fill out your titles with good SEO. So that's it for today. hopefully you guys learned a thing or two. And yeah, this is just a terrible store that I had to review. Well, I didn't have to do it, but decided to review it because it was so bad, and I wanted to help my friend Yosef here. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.